Denver's airspace has a lot in common with Washington's. Multiple busy airports, military aircraft coming and going. Our Evan Krugel spoke with a pilot who used to fly for the company involved in this crash last night about what's being done in Denver to juggle all that air traffic and keep people safe.
To the untrained eye, this map might resemble a Jackson Pollock painting. But this complicated mess of circles, numbers, and weird shapes is specifically designed to keep pilots and their passengers safe.
Any accident is a surprise.
Chad Kendall knows this type of map well because the aviation professor at MSU Denver used to fly commercial airplanes.
I have a former airline pilot for this company that was involved in the accident and flew that exact jet, and I've flown in and out of Washington Reagan hundreds of times. Every airspace has its own challenges.
That includes Denver International, which borders Buckley Space Force Base to the south, and Centennial Airport, one of the nation's busiest general aviation airports, just below that.
That requires coordination with air traffic controllers for airplanes that are entering both of those airports in such close proximity to Denver International.
To fly into Denver and Buckley airspace, you need permission, and to fly into Centennial, you have to be in communication with air traffic control. Chad says military activity is common at all three airports, but it typically happens away from runways and below airplanes that are coming and going. He says DC's airspace is also much more congested than Denver's, which offers more ability to maneuver around and avoid potential conflicts.
There's not the special authorizations that the FAA has in place in Denver like there is in Washington, D.C. airspace. Whether you're flying in Reagan or whether you're flying in Denver International, certainly they have their own nuances of how to operate in those airspaces and their own complexities and their own challenges. But pilots are trained on how to operate safely in all of those environments.
So instead of spending hours trying to decipher a map, Chad says rest assured those in the sky and on the ground are doing everything they can to arrive safely.
Everybody's mission, whether it's a controller or a pilot, is the safe operation of an airplane.
That investigation is expected to take months, but Chad says this is something he will definitely be discussing with his students at MSU Denver. He says the lessons learned from this will likely be used between airports right here in Colorado to prevent this from happening here and across the country moving forward.
I have to say, of all the times that I've flown in and out of DIA, it's never occurred to me the borders of the other overlapping airspaces.
They certainly border directly between Buckley and Denver, and he says it's certainly not uncommon for those military aircraft to be low enough that you might not see them while you're coming into Denver. They are there, but they're in a safe place, a place they're designed to be. Obviously, something went wrong with this situation that they hope will not replicate itself here or elsewhere again.
Evan Krugel, thank you very much.